I know it can't only be me who feels like the lack of individuality and originality in clothing today is just on a whole nother level. Like, I remember the times when clothing used to have color. Like, why is that a weird thing? Like, for me, I haven't actually gone into like a clothing store and bought clothes in what feels like years, unless it's like things that I need, like socks or knickers and stuff. I shouldn't really say that online. But anyway, I've not gone into a clothing store and bought like actual clothes in such a long time because I find them so uninspiring. Like, I just find clothing and just high street shops today so uninspiring. Sorry, guys, there's thunder going on in the background. And I just don't know how things got so bad. Like, I was thinking about it the other day and I was just like, it has to be the mass production. But then there was mass production during the 60s. Actually, people were sewing back then as well. People were also making their own clothes, and there was a lot more vibrant materials. I do think there still are vibrant materials, but companies are not using them because they'd rather use polyester. And then you're left in this like weird dichotomy where it's like you want to buy new clothes because we naturally have this desire to, I guess, adorn our bodies with nice clothes. And it really helps with the way you see yourself and the way you present yourself and the way other people perceive you. But then at the same time, the clothing out there, the options are just so. I feel like if you're like shopping in normal high street shops, it's just very boring and they're all copying each other and it's all mostly polyester. I say that literally probably in polyester right now. Um, like I'm frustrated, but I still have these clothes. So I'm currently going through a phase of literally getting rid of all of my clothes. Like everything that I own pretty much is going to be on Vinted. Most of what I own is on Vinted and I'm selling everything. And I've got a sewing machine. I'll show you guys something that I've sewn. And I'm literally designing my whole wardrobe from scratch. I got the sewing machine out, guys, and it's been a couple of years for me, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm basically trying to figure out, like, for example, this is gonna be a dress. This is gonna be a dress. It doesn't look like one right now, but it's gonna be a dress. And I'm basically trying to figure out how to sew on myself, for my own body, and basically how to make clothes again because I'm just so tired of clothing having a lack of color. Like, we all are these amazing beings that God created, that we have these personalities and different quirks and unique essences. And I just feel like our clothing should reflect that. Our accessories should reflect that. And yeah, I mean, that's just a really big frustration that I have felt for a long time. I'd love to know how other people feel about this, if other people are feeling uninspired by their clothing. I know thrifting is one way to kind of get around that. Also, making your own clothing is another way to get around that.